When you're doing any tower problem, I would start off by making a parallelogram like this. And then you can do this little compass thing. So here's your north, south, east, west. And then your tower is going to be something like that. But look at how helpful that drawing is. It's really helpful. Start with a parallelogram, do the little compass, and then this doesn't use north and south, but some of the problems will. This one talks about water. So here's what I do. I have the river going up like this, and then here's across the river, like that. I know. Oh, on the smart board?
Yeah.
Well, or the iPad. I think the iPad's good too.
All of our tests should be like a class.
So a tower has been constructed on the bank along a straight river from the bench opposite the bank. So here's the opposite side. Notice that it's straight across is at this little angle. There's a cross. And then it's 50 meters downstream. Okay? And from there, we get an angle of elevation from the bottom of the pole to the top of the pole. So here's what I did. I went across the stream, then I went down 50, and then I got an angle of elevation. Now let's put some measurements in here. This is the width of the stream. This is your 50 meters downstream. And this angle is 30. From the bottom to the top, that's the angle of elevation. Okay. Then you have one more that says we're going to go 100 meters upstream. And that angle of elevation is like that. This is only 20 degrees. You're trying to find the height of the tower. Now look at how much clearer this is when I color these triangles in. Here's one. Here's another one. Okay. Now there is one more triangle, and it's going to be our blue one. Where is it? I see the green, I see the yellow one, but where's the other one? Yeah, this one right here. This is one of the triangles that we're actually going to be using. Okay, so then we're ready to start looking for relationships. I'm going to give you a hint. These are 90, this is 90, and then there's one more 90. It's right there. Okay, see if that helps. So this is probably a time where you want to go and say, oh, I wish I could think of these triangles separately. So why not? Take the yellow one, okay, and the yellow one has an angle of 20, the height here, and then this. We do need to know a distance, and I think this was 100 meters, wasn't it? This length was 100 meters, wasn't it? So I bet you're going to be fine in finding that H. You won't have trouble finding H. But figuring this one out, you're going to want to make two triangles. You're going to want to make this green one, height 30, and I'm going to call this length X. And you're going to want to know the blue one. And the blue one is going to be this X 50, and you want to find the width. So I'm going to color those so you can kind of see them. Here's the green one. Those match. Here's the yellow one. Those match. And then the blue one is this guy. That matches. And then just go ahead and write down relationships. You know the relationship between 30, x, and h. Well, we might want to start over here. What's the relationship between h, 100, and 20? It's the what of 20 is h over 100. Which one? What is it? Sine, cosine, or tangent? Opposite over adjacent. Tangent. So h is 100 times the tangent of 20. Good. So could somebody give me that? What is that? Pardon? 36. Let's round off 36 meters. We'll just round them off to that. So that's what h is, 36. Now go to the green. We have 30, 36, and x. What relationship is there between something of 30 equals 36 over x? What's that? Sine, cosine, or tangent? Opposite over adjacent. Tangent. Good. See how you have to know these? So then x is 36 over the tangent of 30. Make sure you're in the degree mode. What do you get for this one? 63 meters. Good. Now we have one more to go. You don't know any angles, but you have three sides here. You know that x is 63. So 63 squared is equal to 50 squared plus w squared. So if you took 63 squared minus 50 squared and took the square root, you'd get it. And what's the width of the river? To the nearest meter. 38 meters. That, I think, is right on. So, kind of looking at this, how did we break this down? Well, the first thing I did is I read the problem, and it said go across the river, then go 50 downstream. So that formed my blue triangle here, and then I made the green one from the angle of inclination of 30. Then it says second bench, 100 meters upstream, and its angle of inclination of 20. So that's the one right there that I used to start off with. That got me my distance h. Okay, then I needed to know this base distance x. So to figure out x, I use the green one, and this helped me to figure out x. And then the last part is using the blue one. If I know x and I had 50, I could figure out the width.